Hello, I would like to thank you once again for visiting my channel. This is Pick 3 Statistical Categories, and today we're going to talk about how to use the columns. I know I've been receiving a lot of questions and a lot of feedback on how do I use the columns now that I have them. What do I do with them? What is it going to do for me? So today we're going to go into detail on how to use the columns. Okay, once you have all the columns, it becomes your workbook. Okay, so you want to use it as your workbook, and I'm going to explain why. Right now, I'm going to show you a picture of my workbook from last year. Okay, all right, this right here is a picture of column 4. Now, as you can see, I have some of the numbers are highlighted. Okay, the combinations that are highlighted are the combinations that played, and that's the way it came out, straight, just like that. Okay, the columns highlighted in orange, the combinations highlighted in orange are the ones that came out during the midday drawing. Okay, so of course the combinations highlighted in green are the combinations that came out during the evening drawing. Now, if you see any combination that has the letter B above it, that means the combination came out on both drawings, okay? Straight, just like that, okay? Now, with this workbook, something else I could have done is I could have put the date on each one of those combinations that I have highlighted. And that would help me out to see how many times this certain combination plays throughout the month or throughout the quarter. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do with this workbook once you put it together, okay? Because basically it becomes your facts, okay? This is your foundation. This is what you have to rely on, that you know that these certain combinations have played and when they have played, instead of always trying to figure out if this combination came out already this year. This is a better way of you keeping track, where you have all the combinations together and they're in their correct statistical category. Okay, now what's the value, of this workbook is when you do your workouts, you end up with a lot of combinations, let's just be honest. And a lot of times you don't know really which direction to go. You might want to stick with everyone that has that lead number, R has the date sum or the mirror of the date sum, but there's a lot of things you have to take under consideration. Okay, this workbook helps you narrow down some of those combinations in many different ways. Okay, the combination might be cold, the combination might be hot, that pair might be overdue, or that lead number might be overdue. There's different ways that you can look at this, keeping track of the patterns. And right now I'm doing videos on how to read patterns on a monthly basis, so you can pinpoint which combinations and whichever column it is going to play. But it's going to take work, and that means still doing your workouts, whatever you have that you use to get the combination. This workbook is something that you will be able to go to on a daily basis or weekly basis, however you choose. Okay, now I know a lot of people, when they do play their combinations, they like to play a box. Okay, I'll play box. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. When you're playing box, you're being safe, or as my mentor would say, you're putting the insurance on that combination. Okay, but everybody that plays this game, they do desire to get it straight. You want to see those numbers come out in the same order that you picked them. Your workbook will help you out with picking those combinations straight. Okay, so let me show you another picture. Okay, this is the doubles. Okay, so as you can see, 626 came out all 3 times last year, and all 3 times it came out on midday. Okay, So, of course, when I knew this certain column was overdue, I played the entire column, but I knew at that time two of these combinations had already played. So I can still play this box to be safe, but the last way that this combination comes in, I'm going to play it straight also. I cannot stress and tell you how many times that I've hit a combination straight just by keeping track of the different ways the combination plays and how many times it comes out. Okay? And this is what's going to help you in a lot of ways. Okay, if anyone still has any questions or any comments, just feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to answer any questions. Also, if you would like to send you a copy of the columns, you can email me, and I will be more than happy to do that for you. I hope this helps. I hope you put your workbook together. I also want to thank everyone who has reached out with their success stories for using this workbook. We've already had quite a few winners that have put their workbook together, and I want to thank you, and I really appreciate you reaching out. I also want you to remember, the more you learn, the more you earn, okay? And it's always better to give than receive. All right, take care, everybody.